Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, June 12th at San Hill, St. Mary. I'm here with Neville, the second son of Reginald Howell, and Melvin, the third son of Reginald Howell. Reginald Howell is affectionately known by everybody in the community as Deadhead and also Butcher. I had a wonderful time last night at the setup or what we call a singing, and it was marvelous. We had a band here playing and it was exciting. The food was great. I met the chef Jeff and I met Glenn and everything was fantastic. But here we are with Neville and Melvin, and today we're going to put your father to rest. What are your thoughts coming through your mind at this particular time about such a great human being as your dad?
Well, I miss him miss him very, very much. I miss him. He was a great dad.
Was he a firm, strict dad? Because I spoke to you. Is your mom Miss Stet?
Yeah.
I spoke to your mom, and your mom told me that he was fantastic, but he was very firm. He was always farming. Every time you miss him, he was in the bush. What are your thoughts about him in that manner?
Yeah, he will always prepare food for we eat. Make sure we don't hunger.
Nobody, and not just you, but other members of the community.
Yeah.
Because I was told that whenever he kill a cow, he would share out a piece of portion over there, a piece of meat go over there, and another piece of meat go over there. And by the time you look around, the entire community is fed. So he's a great human being. What are your thoughts?
Well, right now my father is a great father. Right now my father is a great father. And try to help everybody, and try to feed everybody. And he's done great things to the community too. Like he's a farmer. Right? As daylight, him in the bush. Right? So, well, we lose a great father right now. We're not telling a lie. We lose a great father.
Wow. Cecil, I know you're a member of the family, right? Is your uncle? Sit up a little bit, man, say the word. I know you're a little bit distraught,
Almost
but
daddy.
it's almost a dad to you.
Almost a daddy. Because I never know my real dad.
Wow.
And these are the people.
That you grew up with, Melvin and Neville.
I'm a cousin and I'm a brother and everything in one.
Wow.
Your
Wow.
mother is my mother too.
You know what I saw last night, Cecil? Was the amount of people. And you know when somebody is great, it's by the amount of people that gather at the setup. You know those who come to just eat some food. You know me, Melvin and Neville? Those who come to just eat some food and get out of here. But the crowd was there until wee hours of the morning. Everybody was just there paying their respect and loving your dad and saying great things about your dad. You know what I mean? So it is an honor for me to leave all the way from Kingston. Never met your father before. But Jerry, your brother, we share the same dwelling, like, you know, we live in the same yard. And when Jerry told me about the passing of his dad and just the way, that look on Jerry's face, it made me say that, hey, he's a great man. I would love to document it so that the rest of the family can have it and the rest of the family's grandchildren and great-grand can have today as memoir of a great man. Who you want to big up? Because Venetia is grandchild. I have to big her up again. Venetia, big up, because you call your grandfather, and I heard your grandfather said, Venetia, you have to come now. And Venetia said she was going to be on the next flight the following morning. And indeed, she was on the next flight. And then by the time she get ready to go, daddy, granddaddy is no more. So Venetia, big up yourself and big up all the members of the Howell family. One thing I must say though, and I say this all the time, love your family member before they passed on. Because when they do pass on, they can hear nothing that you say. And I saw the fact that Mr. Reginald Howell was so loved that people, you know, before his passing, you could see the amount of people gathering. You know what I mean, Sister Melvin and Neville, the amount of people just gathering and gravitating to your dad. There was never a sad moment last night, to be honest. Everybody was just smiling. So Melvin, you want to say anything in parting? Who you want to shout out to? Who you want to big up for, you know, being here and being a part of the whole thing?
Well, I want to pick up my mother, you know, keep strong, same way, you know. Yeah, man, keep strong, same way, just go on. That's it, just go on. Keep strong, same way.
You know, your mom memory is so sharp that I asked her the question, Neville. I said, when was it you met Mr. Howell? She said, quickly, I don't remember the day, but I remember the year. She said it was 1955. I said, so do you remember the day that you got married? She said, I don't remember the day, but I remember the year. I got married in 1960. So for two people to stay together, we don't see those type of relationship never anymore. You know, where people love each other from a young age and grow old together into the sunshine. Never. What are your final thoughts to your family members and who you want to give thanks to for making this such a wonderful occasion?
I have to give thanks to my mother and my father who passed away.
Miss Tet.
Mr.
Miss Tit.
Mr. Reginald Howell.
You know the lady, Miss May, you know her. I know she's up and close to your mother. And when I spoke to both of them, between your mother and Miss Bay, you know that they had over 21 children. So it shows you the strength of these women. You know what I mean? Because my mom had 10 of us. You know, people don't have these many children anymore because it's a family unit, and you see the strength of the family on a day like today. So I want to thank you very much, Neville,
Thank you for
talking to me. Thank you, Melvin and Cecil. Thank you very, very much.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.